The worst films of 2018 to me. Now, there's going to be a lot of obviously bad movies that are not going to make this list, be like a 50 Shades movie and things like that. I didn't see those. So there's going to be a lot of bad movies people are going to be surprised that they don't hear about in this video, and that's simply because I didn't see those movies. And also, I'm just going to be very short on some of these if I did a much more detailed video, and I'll put those links in the description. So in no particular order, the worst films of 2018 to me. The Cloverfield Paradox. This movie, I don't even know how to describe this movie. It's such a clusterfuck that is trying to be a Cloverfield movie that's not a Cloverfield movie that is a Cloverfield movie, and then it's like 3 different scripts jammed together, and then there was all this post-production, and then they changed this, and the movie is a train wreck. I can't find anyone who thinks Cloverfield Paradox was a good movie. If you are one of these people, I would like to know what mental illness looks like, so please chime up if for some reason you thought this was a good movie. Not if you liked it. If you liked it, that's fine. Lots of people like crap. But if you can defend Cloverfield Paradox as being a good movie, you're a sign of someone who's mentally ill. You are the crippled mind that is wrecking cinema. Black Panther. Here we go. I did a much longer video on it, but I didn't like the movie. It's poorly structured. The acting is horrible by everyone except Michael B. Jordan and Andy Serkis. The pacing is ridiculous. The plot is stupid as hell. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're like, oh, the movie is so pro-black. It's such a strong black film. No, it isn't. It is a severely, almost fatally wounded, flawed movie that is not nearly as good as you people think it is. It's you looking at this movie and going, I want to like this, so therefore the problems are non-existent. That's not true. Black Panther sucked. Annihilation. Oh my God. Talk about a film with its head up its own ass. This movie was so pretentious. This is one of those, well, I'm not making a sci-fi movie, we're not making a blockbuster, we are making art. No, you're not. You're making a super pretentious, boring as sin movie. Moving on. Death Wish. Did a full video on it. I still contend it's the most borderline incompetent film of 2018, and I'm not going to back off of that. Death Wish is gun porn, but done poorly. Death Wish blew ass. Christ, Death Wish 4 and 5 were more dignified than Death Wish 2018 was. Pacific Rim Uprising. Okay. I didn't really like the first Pacific Rim. Yes, it had the Del Toro style to it, and that I did like. And of course, Ron Perlman, he's great in anything. Pacific Rim was just kind of a big, dumb movie. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it at all either. Pacific Rim Uprising is just god-awful. Seriously, this movie is terrible. The plot twist, the character actions, the direction, oh God, could you tell that Del Toro had nothing to do with this and that the director had come from television. This whole thing is shot like a freaking NCIS episode. It's so blandly shot, boring characters with just a terrible script. Pacific Rim Uprising, it ends with this big cliffhanger. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a third one, and if we are, I'm probably not going to watch it. Ready Player One. I was already poisoned against this movie before I even went in. The book is one of the worst books I've ever sat through. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating. Ernest Cline's book is one of the most poorly written books I have ever seen become a bestseller. The book of Ready Player One makes the Da Vinci Code seem like fucking Shakespeare as interpreted by Orson Welles. The book of Ready Player One is so hollow and a complete waste of paper and words. I went in going, there's no way this movie is going to be any good. But I also went in going, but it can't possibly be as bad as the book. And that is technically true. It's not nearly as bad as Ernest Cline's book, and I think that's because Ernest Cline didn't get to write the script and Spielberg changed some of the stupid shit. Man, Ready Player One is almost literally, hey, look at that, and hey, I get that reference, the movie. It's got no story, it's got no characters. I mean, yes, there are characters you see, but are they three-dimensional? No, not at all. Not literally or figuratively. Ready Player One sucks. Ernest Cline needs to just fall off the face of the earth and never blight us again. Blockers. My girlfriend rented this. I don't know if I should technically be reviewing this because I only made it an hour in. At that point, I tapped out. I said, I can't do this. This movie is so not funny. These characters are so offensively bad. I can't do this. So I tapped out after an hour. But the hour I saw of Blockers was so bad, it would actually take effort. You actually have to go in attempting to make a movie this bad to make something as bad as Blockers. Avengers Infinity War. Okay, I don't like the Marvel movies to begin with. I didn't hate it. It's just so thoroughly whatever. The reason it's on this list is I hate what it did to people. Literally, at the theater I saw this in. Completely, I don't know this person. It's completely disconnected from my girlfriend and I. We were there by ourselves, and then there were some people behind us, and the theater was packed. Maybe 20-somethings. And when the movie was over, this one guy was shaking. And his friend came up to him and he was like, "Are you okay?" He goes, I don't know how I can process what I just watched. I don't know how I can process losing these characters. These are fictional characters, you fucking freak. It's not like you watched a video of your grandmother dying. It's not like you watched a live video of someone in Iraq being blown up. These are fictional characters and they're not dead. Literally and figuratively, they're not fucking dead. That's what I hate about Infinity War. I hated all these people debating the ethics of what Thanos did. Shut the fuck up! It's a goddamn comic book movie! You people suck! Deadpool 2. The only reason I went to go see this is my girlfriend is a big fan of the Deadpool movies. She went out to see this. I took her on her birthday. I sat silently through the whole thing, internalizing my rage at how not funny this movie is. At how offensively unfunny Deadpool 2 is. I did a full video on it, so just go watch that. Hereditary. I did a full video on it. This is one of the most, I've said it before, but pretentious movies I've ever seen. Go watch that video. Hotel Transylvania 3. My girlfriend wanted to watch this one. I had never seen Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. So we rented all three of them and watched them all in one day. So I don't know if that affected how much I did not like Hotel Transylvania 3, the fact that I saw 1 and 2 in the same day. But Hotel Transylvania 3 is just mind-numbingly stupid. The movie almost has contempt for you as a viewer. It almost says to you, we know you're stupid, but we know you'll keep watching, so we're just gonna keep doing stupid shit because you're dumb enough that you'll keep eating it up. I mean, is Hotel Transylvania 3 Deadpool 2 bad? No. Is it Hereditary bad? No. It's better than Ready Player One, so that's something, but no. Hotel Transylvania 3, fuck off. The Meg. Did a full video on it. I loved the book. I read the first 3 books, each one when they came out. Loved them. This was just meh. Mile 22. This movie is on the list more because it pissed me off. It disappointed me and pissed me off. Because it had a good trailer. It's got a pretty good cast. I really like aspects of it. I like the idea of it. The plot twist is so bad it wrecks the rest of the film. There are these internal logic moments where you just keep rolling your eyes going, oh Christ. Mile 22 could have been good, but they were trying so hard. They were trying so hard to make the plot twist happen that it wrecked what could have been an otherwise fine thriller. So Mile 22 is on the list because it's screwed up. That's why. The Predator. Made a full video on it. It's not even a review. It's just a rant of everything that pissed me off about The Predator. The Predator might be the runner-up for Death Wish for the most incompetent film of 2018. I'm still going to go with Eli Roth, but The Predator was a movie I walked out of mad. I don't normally walk out of a movie mad. That happens sometimes, like with Deadpool 2 and that. Predator, I was mad. Because I am such a huge fan of the Aliens and Predator universe. I know so much of the lore. I've read the novels and the comics and the video games I've played and all this. So this movie took a giant, steaming dump on everything I loved about those franchises. And I think Shane Black made this movie as a hate fuck to the Predator franchise. And that pisses me off. And then we got Halloween. Did a full video on it. God, all you people that are like, oh, it's better than the originals, this is good, blah, blah, blah. You people are kind of like with the Cloverfield Paradox people. You are an example of what walking brain death looks like. The walking brain dead. That's what the Halloween 2018 fans are. Idiots who are walking around going, please tell me I'm a good boy. Please tell me I'm a good boy. That's all that you are. And then finally, we have Aquaman. I actually wish I could skin James Wan, wear his skin, so I could figure out what the hell he was doing while he was directing this movie. Was he trying to make Star Wars Attack of the Clones underwater? Was he attempting to make a movie that was so stupid it insults even stupid people? Was he trying to make a movie that has so much CGI in it that it doesn't even qualify as being live action anymore? I did a whole video on it. Aquaman 2 fucking blows. So, okay, worst of 2018. Agree or disagree? I don't give a fuck.